viewers. Welcome to this session. We have Rajagopalji back with us. Welcome, sir.
And thank you, madam. And as you always told me, we start with a prayer, and that prayer is for all the candid Meena viewers' prosperity and happiness, best of health, etc. And this sloka which I chant is going to invigorate the personal feelings, and you can also listen. It's only for 2 seconds. Sloka. Abadam abhagartaram dataram sarvasampadam lokabhiramam shriramam bhoyo bhoyo namamnikam arthanam artigantaram bhitanam bhitinasanam divashadam kaladhandandam ramachandram namamnikam. I prayed for the welfare, in which he says Ramachandram namamnikam. All the bestow of our wish blessings of Ramachandram namamnikam. We start our debate, madam.
Yeah,
it's going to be a very interesting debate today. I have a lot of interesting background.
Yes, sir. So we'll start with the first thing. Now, the Delhi police sources have said the Delhi police alleges that 2,873 men with criminal antecedents were present at the protest site between July 20th and 25th. These criminals have been identified using the facial recognition system, and through technical means, police are investigating whether these men were involved in violence that broke out at Jantar Mantar and in and around New Delhi. These criminals are involved in heinous crimes, sexual assault, murder, and crimes involving minors. Some of these alleged criminals came back to the protest site repeatedly. These particular criminals have serious offences registered against them. And, sir, the Cockroach Party was saying this is all organic, but now it looks like it was a manufactured anarchy, isn't it?
Absolutely. You said it the right term, anarchy. The reason being, madam, the first day there was no clash. There was nothing. It's a peaceful process. And even the first day attendance was very thin. And moreover, the Pakistan-Canada-based Khalistani movement, they got this, the videos and also the sentiments picked up, and they investigated long. The Delhi police has come out with a set of photos which they have already given, and News 18, Rahul Shivashankar and Anand Narasimhan broke it yesterday. I was also in the debate yesterday and today. The point is, madam, Delhi police profiled all these criminals in the 4 or 5 agitations in the past 3 years. CAA, Sheen Bagh, and Red Fort. From that they culled off.
Yeah.
Wherever the protest is, that these people will go and stay.
Yeah.
And they mingle with the crowd. You do not know from where they are coming. For example, Rajiv Chowk, the important center of metro in Delhi, Connaught Place. There these people will go around. And they pickpocket, molest, rape, this type of charges are all on them. Now, Delhi police identified these numbers around 3,000. We don't say 82840, whatever that, but around 3,000 persons. My one question is, yesterday Mr. Kapil Sibal, the Congress, now Samajwadi Party member of Parliament, had a press conference along with Gaurav Das. Gaurav Das said
Sourav Das.
that he
Sourav
said
Das.
that Sourav Das said that they are going to collect all the information, those who have been bitten or hit like that, and they have the websites. They are uploading in the website. Anyone can see that website. Now my question is, genuine students, government is not going to touch. They know how the genuine students are through you have to prove you are bona fide.
Yeah.
The Delhi police has got 2,000. The total collected in that area for the last 3-4 days from the agitation started until it was withdrawn, there were 1 crore people visited during these 4 days, the Dharna. That means per day, 20 to 25,000 people would have visited. My only apprehension is there may be more criminals than 3,000. police are identifying still. But if the website by Sourav Das is going to be more than some 10,000 or 15,000, but Delhi police has an easy job. You can eliminate them. The facial recognition or the software which have, you have to compare, that's all.
Yeah.
And if the website does not have the number, the persons, with those who are all students, government will let them go. Now, as you know, Minaji, FIR, once it is registered, once the investigation starts, it is for the court to close it. No one can close that. It is for the court to finally come to a conclusion. Even if the government pleader wants to close the case in the court, the opposite party, for example, a relative of mine was also hit like that. So I can go to court and say, I need a justice. So the FIR cannot be withdrawn as per the jurisprudence. So the point which you raised it is genuine. Government of India has got lot of facts. It has got lot of machinery, Intelligence Bureau, Delhi Police, etc. And moreover, Anurag Kumar, who was Special Director IB, he is the Commissioner of Police now. Therefore, he knows the background of all these criminals, etc. Because Delhi Police supplies to them, IB also monitors that. So, in nutshell, I tell you, these hooligans, they knew that it was going to be a riotous situation. High time the government of India negotiated and Dharmendra Pradhan resigned. Otherwise, it would have gone to a very ugly scene. At least some 100 to 200 people would have died if Dharmendra Pradhan did not resign. It may be a U-turn by Mr. Narendra Modi. Yes, I say yes, he has done a U-turn. But saved 1,000 lives.
But sir, you know, apparently, now this is not verified, but apparently they say that there was an intent to burn 2 students, and create mayhem, and that is what the government was scared of, and that's why they acted fast.
Correct. Yes, you are absolutely right. In the garb of students, this hooliganism or playing that dirty game. But one thing is very certain, madam. Now, Jantar Mantar, Delhi Police is over. Now, for a minute, I will take your viewers, Minaji, to another subject. On the day of Rahul Gandhi's protest at 7 Lok Kanyan Marg in front of Prime Minister's residence gates, main gate, Rahul Gandhi sat there for 3 hours, whatever that, from 3 p.m. And that day happens to be Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge's 84th birthday, 21st July. And he called everyone to that house. They cut the cake and said, Chalo, Prime Minister Ghar chalenge. Everyone walked. It is only 400, 500 meters from that. You can just walk. And everyone got shocked. At 4 o'clock, the roads were closed. People were coming. Do you know one best video which I have? You can go to any channel, you can see that video. But my question is, Delhi police identified those who are all criminals in Jantar Mantar. 2,000, 3,000 persons. They profiled they had a mapping of everyone, criminals. But I am going to tell you a very interesting thing. Mr. Rahul Gandhi sat on Dharna. 2 chief ministers were with him. Mallikarjun Kharge was with him. And Mr. Rahul Gandhi was seen distributing a zip tag. And that zip tag, it was knit around your wrist here. And someone asked him, why are you giving this? No, it's identity. But Rahul Gandhi, next day, Indian Express wrote a big story with a box item. And I was also curious to know why that wristband was given to everyone. That story by C.L. Manoj mentions Pavan Kera handed over a bunch of plastic tags with, kantas. Kantas means the zip type. If you touch it, it will pinch your palm.
Okay.
If you drag, you will get hurt here.
Bleeding.
Bleeding. And that was intended. Rahul Gandhi said that let the police get injury. That it has to be verified
that is how
whether he
much he
mentioned
cares
it
for.
or
That is how much he
but
cares for the police.
that is anti-constitutional. It's a
Yeah.
criminal act.
Mm,
You are a leader of opposition and showing the constitution book everywhere.
mm,
And you cannot be putting the policemen at a risk. That is
yeah.
why policemen dragged Rahul Gandhi's feet.
Yeah.
That is why they were dragging him. He got a worldwide publicity. But
Yeah.
who is going to ask him this criminal act of this one? It is
Yeah.
like National Herald criminal act. On money
Yes.
matters, it was a criminal act. On Rafael, he said a lie in the parliament. Now this is also one. That is what all BJP members are going to ask him today as we are talking, discussing 28th July at 3 p.m. is going to be a major thing in the parliament.
Yeah. So, sir,
Nishikant Dubai is
now,
going to ask this.
yeah. So now Nishikant Dubai demands accountability for Rahul Gandhi's secret foreign trips from 2004 to 26. In every trip, he has spoken against the government, he said, and the constitution. Now, BJP is to bring a proposal seeking his removal as leader of the opposition in the Lok Sabha. So, you must be mentioning this, isn't it? You must be talking about this.
Yes. That is also one. But it is going. Today, Mr. Nishikant Dubey mentioned a new tweet. Anyone can go and see the tweet. It is not Candid Meena or
Oh,
Meena Das Narayana Rajagopalan are inventing
yeah,
them. No, it's already there.
yeah,
It is for everyone to go and see that. So my point is, what is the intention of Mr. Rahul Gandhi? Is he wanting to instigate the students or really worried about the students' NEET exams? Mr. Rahul Gandhi has to clear this up.
yeah. So the next question is, see, what is actually Modi and Amit Shah's plan to counter further protests of CJP? Because see, what they have ended saying is that whether it's Sourav or the other guy, is that see, this is only the beginning. Khel to abhi shuru hua. So which means these people have thought that this is a method to do whatever they want and then get away with it, isn't it?
It's natak to shuru hua hai, but it is definitely worrisome for the government, including Prime Minister and also Home Minister. They have a different plan, but for time being, we have to take that criminal acts separate from the students' agitation. They wanted resignation of Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan. They did it. Now, after today's discussion, the government will come out with a major plan of action. Already they appointed Nandan Nilekani's leadership a committee, and they also conducted the exam. There is nothing wrong in the government side, but opposition was making hue and cry. Now, one second, madam. Mr. Rahul Gandhi intention is to stall delimitation bill.
Yes,
Through
yes.
me, he is firing at the government. And also he does not want, I tell you, he does not want the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act bill to be passed.
Yeah. So in other words, he wants country to come to a standstill.
Anarchism, as you put it exactly. This is what happened in Sri Lanka and also in Nepal, in Bangladesh. So this is a very dangerous situation we are in, but astrologically, politically, and also you can also drag it from the point of view of there is a dissension in the BJP. I say as a BJP supporter, as a Modi supporter, yes, there is a failure in the part of BJP camp, and also we can also accuse Mr. Narendra Modi, Prime Minister, and also Home Minister. But if you have an opposition leader like Rahul Gandhi, what else you expect? Tell me.
Yeah. So, sir, you think that there is a plan for the Cockroach Party to somehow sabotage the Independence Day celebrations?
No. Now that you can't go that far. No, I don't think so. I don't think Independence
why do you think
15 days ago?
Yeah. Why do you think?
Are there.
Yeah. Why do you think Abhijit Dipke left India?
No, I think that he is still here. The photographs are not genuine. That's what I heard. Let us double check. No one is confirming about his leaving for Abhijit. Otherwise, it would have been a major story in the newspapers. I saw an AI-generated video. I don't believe it until the government and the agitators go on record officially. We can't believe that fake videos, madam.
Now, sir, can the government crack down on international funding of the cockroach party?
Yes. That they can. Definitely they will. But at the same time, if you shut one door, the other door opens. They get funds from some other sources. As yesterday, Mr. Arnab Goswami complained, there is a particular company on the level, the corporate, they are also financing. Otherwise, how can you get round the clock kana, pina, sona, dona? You get lot of
So,
idli, vada, dosa,
yeah,
samosa,
so sir,
double
this
bread pakoda.
comes down to the fact that this man Javed or whoever it is, who's been giving them burgers and pizzas and all that, he's only a very small man apparently.
And
How did he get so much money to provide
that
food?
is that is why I say it came from the Sheen Bagh, Shaheen Bagh. They're all now that FCRA bill persons who are all benefited from the FCRA, they are not going to be benefited, that will be blocked. They are the persons who are financing this, madam. Especially Mr. The Christians and Muslims organizations. That is what Home Ministry is feeling. Very bad. Now that list will also come out. Wait and see. Today, as we speak, the Lok Sabha is smoothly debating as we speak, and Tejasvi Surya and the Sushma Swaraj's daughter will be doing. Kangana Ranaut is going to speak. It is going to be youngsters who are going to be addressing the session. Let us wait and watch.
Yeah. So now, sir, Siddaramaiah in Karnataka, he says that he's not going to enter into electoral politics anymore, and he plans to pave the way for his son Yatindra Siddaramaiah to be the party candidate from the Varuna constituency in Mysore. Now, how capable is his son, or is this another case of a nepo kid?
Nepok, you are absolutely right. He is not like father. His son is not that powerful, but there are indications in Congress, in Karnataka Congress, that Siddaramaiah is going to be silenced because Mr. D.K. Shivakumar took full control. The cabinet is going to be expanded. Siddaramaiah, because of the Gen Z protection, etc., he is going to lie low. He thinks that Rahul Gandhi's will fall is imminent. Rahul Gandhi will be taken out. Mallikarjun Kharge will also go. They are expecting a new person like Sachin Pilot or some new person. That is what I say is going to be very, very interesting things ahead, madam.
Okay. So the cabinet secretary, TV Somanathan, has asked senior bureaucrats to not play safe and delegate greater authority to junior civil servants. Excessive centralization can slow government functioning, overwhelm senior officers, and deprive juniors of opportunities to develop as decision makers. So, your thoughts on this, sir?
Yes. The bureaucracy is now has come to a standstill in Delhi after the students' protest. Everyone is afraid, everyone's scared, and moreover, government has also for 10 days was dormant. Now to give them a chairs, Cabinet Secretary wrote that letter. Every Secretary to Government of India should also involve the juniors and make them to participate in the decision making, which is a general circular. Every year the circular is it, but this time you take a special concentration because of one important thing, madam, that Rahul Gandhi's involvement in changing the goalpost of the students' agitation. That is why government also asked everyone should be active, be alert, whatever the changes of minds of opposition leaders, let us focus on implementing certain welfare programs. Poor should be dealt with properly. That is what the cabinet secretary letter is indicating.
Yeah. Yeah. So, sir, now yesterday it was noticed that when Modi ji went on Instagram, that it was being controlled after a certain time. His numbers were not increasing; they had limited his reach. Now, sir, this is if they can do it to the Prime Minister, this is what has been happening to us. Channels like our YouTube channel, which gives news that is honest, our channels are also being controlled. Limited views are being shown. though others who are talking about anti-government law are getting huge views. So when the prime minister himself is being controlled like this, what can you say, sir,
Very,
about
very
these?
dangerous situation. Sitting in the USA or controlling the social media throughout the world, you can bring about a change in any part of the world, either Nepal or Bangladesh. That is why China has shut this. They don't have Twitter. They want to have this type of thing. But India having introduced, India is a freedom country, free for everyone. And India is also political parties are also very divided in many spirits, including the Congress. Therefore, India is facing a very difficult times. As you mentioned, candid MENA viewers are also now going berserk. Everyone is writing that, and algorithm, I don't know
Yeah,
how to pronounce that.
algorithm. Yes, yeah,
That is also
algorithm. Yes,
preventing freedom of speech.
yes,
Sometimes your video is also cut and notifications they don't
yeah,
come. Who will protest against it? Will Rahul Gandhi protest, saying that we want freedom of speech, freedom of expression, etc.? Why he is silent? Because he gets a lot of views. Narendra Modi does not get. That is why. But whatever the point was, Narendra Modi's Instagram touched 30 crores.
yeah, yeah.
Will Rahul Gandhi get that? No, because even if you suppress it, people are very much interested in knowing what was happening, madam.
Yeah, absolutely. Moving on to the EVs, sir. Shipments of locally made electric cars have jumped 14 in Q1 as pricey fuel pushes green mobility. Now, India-made electric cars are rapidly gaining ground overseas with a 14-time surge in exports in the June quarter as higher fuel prices due to the US-Iran war push consumers worldwide towards more affordable means of personal transportation. Your thoughts on this, sir?
Yes, very, very interesting thing. It's an economic development story. India has been the foremost in exporting the electric vehicle cars and also the lorries, buses, etc. to UK, South Africa, and also to Europe, the United Kingdom. So we are having a market. EV, after the climate change, after the problems of heavy rain, El Nino, etc. India is the forerunner. For the last 3 or 4 years, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has gone into deep into this carbon, exposures, etc. Therefore, he invented buses, first cars, two-wheelers, scooties, like that. Therefore, Prime Minister's interest in encouraging these electric vehicles, they pay dividends, madam. I tell you,
Yeah,
government is also very careful. That is why it has gone up 14 times more.
yeah,
It's a great achievement, Atmanirbhar Bharat in India.
yes,
We are also
yes,
exporting that. Will Rahul
yeah,
Gandhi understand this? His anti-Indian mindset. Will he understand what is happening in India? No.
yeah. So now, sir, this Sourav Das of the Cockroach Party, after this, the moment the minister resigned, now they had a huge party. They were dancing to in form of celebration. Next, he is seen with Kapil Sibal. So you can see that they are clearly a creation of Congress.
You said it. Correct, correct, correct. What is that? That Sourav Das is a Ramana Maharishi's disciple. He speaks fluent Tamil and Kannada bhashas, but he is not. He has international, relations. He claims that he's a journalist. His international friends are all anti-India. Even in Paris, when Prime Minister Narendra Modi was to address the meeting, some journalist stood up and asked the question, and he's the person who instigated that.
Yeah, yeah,
And they're all the ecosystem of Congress,
yeah,
India Alliance, Rahul Gandhi, and also Mr. Abhishek Dipke is also one of them.
yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, sir. Moving on to your scoops and your news, sir.
That my scoop is very, very simple, madam. August 15th, 2026, Prime Minister is going to, address the nation from the ramparts of Red Fort. There he is going to say a very, very interesting thing, madam. I am telling you that India's position in the world level, we are going to have Chandrayaan inaugurated on the 15th of August 2026, and in 3 years' time, Indian will be in the moon. That program is going to do it. Also, some major economic reforms Prime Minister is going to announce from the red rampart of the Red Fort. By the time the delimitation bill would have been passed in this session, also the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act bill amendment.
Yeah.
Once these two are in the position, now Narendra Modi's, Rudra Tandavam, you can see that, Shiva Tandavam.
Yeah.
Narendra Modi's importance will not come down. Narendra Modi is a person who can deliver goods for the Indians for the last 13 years. Not only that, backing to his chief ministerial days, at least 26 years, Narendra Modi did not have a holiday, one day, no recreation, but at the same time, he never lost election.
Yeah.
High time he is re-elected in 2029, and 2027 UP election is going to be very important. My one scoop, another scoop is BJP is very confident of Mr. Yogi Adityanath's return third time in Uttar Pradesh.
Okay. Very great. Thank you. Good night. Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram.